Hi friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and Gallie and I are here today to talk to you about a book that we absolutely adored. It's by an author that we've read before and loved, so we were really eagerly anticipating the second book from her, and we were not disappointed at all. So the author and the book that I want to talk about today is The Invocations by Krystal Sutherland. The Invocations, and like that definitely has such a creepy cover to it, right? So the previous book that Krystal Sutherland wrote was called The House of Hollow, which was a really popular young adult book that came out, I want to say either last year or the year before. I'm not sure which year it was, but it was recently, within the past couple of years. And that one was sort of like a dark mystery sort of horror story. And this one is kind of more of a thriller slash mystery vibe. There's definitely some spooky stuff that go on here, but the main vibe of this is like a dark thriller, dark fantasy, dark mystery, something like that. And it is absolutely amazing. So basically, this book has three main characters, and they are the book tells the point of view of all three of them. So the book goes back and forth between all three girls, which is absolutely cool. Sometimes books try to do this with alternating points of view, and it works to varying degrees of success. This is one of those situations where I feel like 100% yes, it works. Even though there are three points of view, each girl, each character is so uniquely fleshed out. She's her own person. I had no problem telling who was talking about, what at any given time, and I just absolutely loved it. So we've got three girls in the story. We've got Emma, we've got Jude, and we've got Zara. I forgot the third one's name for a second. So we've got Emma, Jude, and Zara. So Zara is a witch. She is an orphaned witch from a family with this huge legacy of witches. And her whole entire family was killed when she was a girl by witch hunters. So she has spent her entire existence basically growing up in the shadows, scraping by an existence how she can. And what she does to get by is she sells these spells to very specific people. So she sells these spells to women who are in danger, women who are looking for revenge, women who are looking to protect themselves and make them safe from men or from, whatever situation is going on in their lives. So for example, if a woman is being plagued by an abusive boyfriend, if they were to go to Zara, she would sell them a spell to protect them about that. So the other two girls, Jude is a young woman who basically made a very wrong deal with a devil, and it went wrong and it backfired, and now her soul is starting to be corrupted, and it means a lot of pain for her, a lot of like, parts of her body are starting to get really weird and messed up, and she is looking for some kind of magic to help fix this. Now we're going to the third girl named Emma. Now, Emma is a girl who didn't want anything to do with magic at first until her sister died. And now she is so distraught over it, she will do anything to get her back, including dabbling in some magic. Problem is, Jude and Emma don't know anything about magic, and they don't know who they can come into contact with until they find Zara. And all three of them decide that they want to work together. Now, what unites them is not what Jude wants or what Emma wants, but it's actually the whole mystery at the heart of this book, which is somebody is hunting down and killing the girls that bought the spells from Zara and stealing the magic from them. So somebody is finding these girls, these women, hunting them down, killing them, and stealing their magic and making themselves really powerful. So because of this, obviously Zara feels responsible. She's like, oh my God, I sold these girls these spells, and this is what's being, somebody is using this to hunt them down and steal it from them. So she feels responsible. And, Emma and Jude obviously don't want this going on either, especially since they want to use Zara's help. So the three of them sort of work together in this like uneasy companionship to try to figure out what is going on, who is hunting down these girls. And it's an uneasy relationship, friendship slash, what you would call it in the beginning, because all three of them are super different personalities. You've got Jude, who cursed herself because she is this rich girl from this haughty, expensive family. And I mean, she had good intentions for what she was trying to do, but it, like I said, it backfired. You've got Emma, who is this academic. She's really smart. She doesn't, she's a no-nonsense kind of person. And then you've got Emma, who is sort of a wild child who, like I said, her whole family was killed when she was little, and she's just kind of living day to day, hand to mouth, right? So you've got all three of these girls trying to work together to figure out what is going on, why these young women are being killed, so that they can obviously stop the person and protect the rest of the women, including themselves. Because once they start getting involved in this, obviously they become a danger to this person as well, and they start to be hunted too. I love this book. Like I said in the beginning, it's sort of a mystery, thriller, fantasy kind of thing, and it's really hard to categorize one particular genre to put it in. It's very dark, like for sure, so I wouldn't just flat out say that it's a fantasy, but it also has a very big mystery, and there's a thriller at the heart of the story, so it kind of dabbles in all three of those genres a little bit. I really loved it. Like, the beginning really caught my attention, and I loved all three of these girls so much. Like I said, I loved their characters. I thought they were written really well, and that was what kept me reading. Obviously, not just the mystery part to find out what was going on, but also I just loved these girls, and I wanted to see, what would happen to them next. So if you're looking for a really great story by this author who has already written a smash hit that people love, this is her second book. It's absolutely phenomenal. Wonderful writing, great characters, fantastic story all around. The Invocations. Well, that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope that this book sounds really interesting and it's something you might want to check out and read for yourself. And if it is, please feel free to come check it out from Farmington Community Library. Thank you so much for watching, friends, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.